Hello everyone, Mr. Happy here, and welcome to Pokemon Go Log. This is the pilot for hopefully a new series I'll be starting here over on YouTube, where, just as it kind of says, we are going over a daily log of my life as I play Pokemon Go. That'll include stories about where I've been for the day, certain Pokestops that I stopped by, and any successes or failures I may have had in Pokemon Go. Hopefully, more successes than failures. So I'm not sure if Nintendo is gonna have issues. I don't know if they've been having issues with Pokemon Go videos, but I know how Nintendo can be over on YouTube, so we'll see how this first video goes, we'll see how it interacts with Nintendo, and we'll adjust accordingly. So for my first ever Pokemon Go log, let me recap what I usually do for the day. Whenever I play Pokemon Go, it's usually me walking from my home to the local 24-hour fitness, roughly a mile away, and walking back. Now, one thing I like to do along the way is actually search for Pokemon. If I see something rare on my radar, I'll walk around, try to figure out where it is, but eventually get back on track and head to the local 24-hour fitness. That being said, today was probably the worst day to record my first ever Pokemon Go log because I actually had a bug, and still have it as I'm recording this right now, where it doesn't matter how close I am or how far away I am from a Pokemon, they're reading as 3 little footstep thingies away in my little tracker in the bottom right. So today it was pretty much impossible for me to even begin to search for rare Pokemon. Luckily for me, I didn't actually see any on the tracker in the first place. Whether or not that's a result of the bug itself, or it's just I got lucky and I didn't see any rare Pokemon while I had this bug, I totally don't know. But instead, it just pretty much made for a long walking day, getting a lot of progress on my hatches. So even though it's about a mile to the local 24-hour fitness, I tend to go on side streets a little bit, so that way I can get a little bit of extra progress on hatching my eggs. And I did make good progress on that front today. I hatched a couple of 2km eggs, one 5km egg, and even a 10km egg. Now, obviously with the 2s and the 5s, you don't get too much that's not that uncommon. I've gotten Magikarps and Weedles and whatnot. Today I managed to get my first ever Poliwag. I got that from a 5km egg. And from the 10km egg, I actually got a Lapras, and the Lapras was 1250 CP when I got it. I upgraded it to just below 1500 CP. My girlfriend actually got a Lapras as her first 10km egg, and right after I finished the first 10km egg, I managed to get another one. So hopefully tomorrow's Pokemon Go log, if we have a second one, will feature me hatching that one as well. So one of the reasons why I actually make so much progress on my eggs is a little glitch that I found. Oh, a glitch in Pokemon Go after 2 weeks, you don't say. So when I go to my 24-hour fitness, as I'm walking there, I generally have good reception, but as I'm walking past a certain gym, I start to lose reception. And it turns out that where my 24-hour fitness is just between 2 towers for my service provider, which is AT&T. And so what happens is while I'm sitting there working out, doesn't matter what workout I'm doing, I'm on the bike, I'm doing shoulders, that's what I did today. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. My character, as you can see on the screen right here, he just walks back and forth randomly, and there's 2 lures nearby to boot. So I am basically getting a bunch of free progress. I've gotten as much as 3 km in half an hour from my character walking around. Today, not nearly that level of progress, barely got, I believe, 0.5 km in the half an hour that I was working out, but it's crazy the amount of progress that I've had with that before. So I did a few shoulder presses, I did a few other shoulder workouts. I don't usually spend more than 25-30 minutes at the gym, just because I machine gun my workouts however many, reps, and then a minute break, and then right back into it. I take no rest unless I'm trying to catch something that's super rare that spawned on the nearby lure. However, because I'm usually sitting there collecting the Pokestops as my character walks around, what I end up having to do a lot of the time as I'm going up and down this super busy street with tons of Pokestops is I find myself getting rid of revives and potions pretty often, just discarding them flat out, because gym bug is super common around here. About 90% of the time I do a gym battle, I pretty much lose whatever connection I have with the game, and the enemy at the gym just gets stuck at 1 HP and I can never make any progress. Sometimes the progress updates like 5 minutes later and it turns out I actually did defeat them, but I usually lose like 4 or 5 Pokemon in the process, and it's not worth the time, it's not worth the effort. So until gyms are working more consistently, I try to avoid the gym battles. If I see that a gym is already red and it has an open spot, yes, I am Team Valor, then I'll throw a Pokemon in there and collect immediately, because I'm not going to be able to go around and take like 3 gyms and then collect, so I usually don't collect more than one Pokemon's worth of gym Pokemon from the shop thing. I don't know what the trainer bonus from having Pokemon in the gym. I don't collect more than 1 at a time usually. I'm walking on my way back from the gym. I decided to stop at GNC. I haven't been to a GNC in a very long time, but I definitely needed some protein supplement, and I needed a multivitamin because I've been taking D vitamins, but because I've been walking so much, I get plenty of sun now. I don't need the D vitamins as much as I used to. So I stopped there, and while I'm waiting on the other side of the counter, Pidgeotto spawns. I don't need Pidgeottos, but I decided to catch it anyway. I actually tried to avoid catching a lot of the lower tier Pokemon or Pokemon that I'd caught a ton of in the past. I know that's Stardust I could be missing. It's candies I could be using to evolve, but with the gyms not really working for me, and on top of that, just I want to actually walk. I want to make progress. I don't just want to go outside and then stand still trying to catch a Pidgey for 10 minutes because the game's bugging out. I just skip over things like Pidgeys and Ekans, Rattatas, anything that I already have I've caught a ton of, and I've already evolved a ton of them. I know that that's also trainer levels I'm wasting. It's just until the gyms are fixed, I don't care as much. Trainer level. I'll hit level 20 and get those Ultra Balls eventually. So after I catch this Pidgeotto, I leave the GNC and I just start walking around because I want to finish this 10km egg that I got the Lapras out of as quickly as possible. And along the way, like I said, I didn't really catch any new Pokemon. The Poliwag and the Lapras were really my highlights of the day. On top of that, I caught an 831 CP Golbat right off the bat. I caught a Fearow. I caught a few other evolved Pokemon as well, but overall, not a very thrilling day. Like I said, probably one of the worst days I could have started recording Pokemon Go Log. But overall, I'd say I walked, since I only got about 0.5 km worth from the gym. I probably walked / jogged anywhere from 3.5 to 4 miles. I made a lot of progress on those 10km eggs that I got today. Even after I hatched the first 10km egg, I still managed to make a lot of progress on my way home after that. But I was out for a pretty long time. I even stopped at Starbucks and tried that new cold brew. I got it black. I drank my coffee black, so it wasn't that great. I've had better cold brews from like a Lestat's, so it's whatever. But I needed it because I haven't had coffee in a few days. I ran out of Hap coffee, unfortunately. Waiting for my order to get here. But anyway, that's going to be a wrap for my first ever Pokemon Go log. Hopefully you enjoyed the premise of what Pokemon Go log is. Pokemon Go has really kind of gotten me outside a lot more, and I know that's a big meme and it's a big joke, like, oh, it takes this to get us nerds outside, right? And it did, you know, but I'm trying to make the best of it. I'm trying to make it have a positive impact on my life, whether it be the fitness of me actually going around getting thousands upon thousands of steps, just walking or jogging miles a day. On top of that, getting me to do things like going out, grabbing vitamins, making sure that I actually shop for healthy food because I'm already out, going to the local fitness center or gym. It's just, I'm doing my best to make it a positive impact. And with that in mind, I would love it if you guys would share any positive impact that the game is having on your lives, or any hilarious situations you've run into in Pokemon Go. I love sharing those kind of stories and events with you guys, and hopefully you'll be comfortable sharing that in the comment section of the video below. On top of that, be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and hopefully we will have a second episode. Like I said at the beginning of the video, we will see what happens, but I would love to continue doing this for you guys. And I will be able to live stream Pokemon Go sometime in the near future, and as the game updates, I'll definitely be sure to let you guys know when I'm doing that and to upload that footage as part of my Go log in the future. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in, hopefully, the next Go log, and until then, take care.